In this video, I'll show you how to get from this.
I'm terrified. I can't even use the word scared. I'm terrified as to what's gonna come next.
To this.
Wow. It's amazing.
In 7 easy steps. Let's go. Hello, Audrey. Welcome to the session. Why don't you start by telling me what's going on?
Well, I've been dealing with so much anxiety. I have 3 kids, a husband, a great job. My mom, she actually helps me with my kids, which is amazing, but now it's just getting so scary. She's in the hospital, and I don't know how much longer I have with her. And with the kids and my job and, you know, just home life, it's starting to really, you know, set in.
Yeah. So it sounds like you're really feeling anxious, as you mentioned, and overwhelmed with what's going on.
Yeah.
Can you tell me more about the feeling?
In a way, I feel a little useless. Because my mom has been helping so much, and now it's really falling on me. And the kids have mentioned, Grandma doesn't do it that way. And, you know, so with that, it's like, so when Grandma's gone, how do I know to do it right, you know? And I just feel, you know, sometimes I'm not appreciated as much. I'm terrified. I can't even use the word scared. I'm terrified as to what's going to come next.
Okay. So I think that with your situation, we can apply the 7 steps to get you to feeling differently. It sounds like you want to feel differently from the way you feel right now.
I do.
Yeah. Okay. Well, are you willing to do this, to take the 7 steps in order to feel better?
Anything that's going to help, because I can't stand these feelings.
Okay. So the first step in the process is to become aware of where you are. So when we talk about where we are, we're talking about it on 2 levels. So on the first level, you're thinking about where you are in your mind. What are you seeing? What are the images you're seeing of yourself? Are you seeing yourself in the future without your mom and just totally useless? Or are you seeing yourself just totally defeated? Where are you seeing yourself? Are you looking in the future about what might happen?
That's where I am. I feel like I'm going to let my kids down. I feel like I'm going to let my husband down. I just don't know. I feel like the life is just going to defeat me at this point.
Okay.
And I don't know where to go.
So in terms of where you are, as you said, you're in the future, seeing yourself being let down. There's also where you are in your body. So I want you to just close your eyes for a second and just scan your body and see where in your body there's any tension. Can you identify any tension in your body?
Yes.
Where do you feel the tension?
In my shoulders.
In your shoulders? Okay. All right, so with your eyes closed, I want you to focus on your shoulders and just tighten the muscles of your shoulders for the count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then slowly relax. So open your eyes. How do you feel?
I feel like a little bit of the weight.
A little better? A little bit of the weight. Okay, good. So we're going to do another exercise. That's called a grounding exercise. And what this exercise is going to do is just bring you to the present moment. Because right now in your mind, you're seeing a scary future. So you want to come to your present moment. So with this exercise, I want you to just look around. Perhaps you can feel a chair you're sitting on. And just focus on the chair and describe the chair. What do you feel?
It's smooth, yet a little rugged on the edges.
Okay.
It's steady and firm. It feels nice.
Okay. So just keep feeling the chair. Just keep focusing on the chair. And just come to the moment you are in this room, sitting on the chair. The second step in the process is I want you to think about, as you looked at that image of your mom in the hospital, how did that make you feel? So think very carefully, because we want to get to a feeling, a very specific feeling. So to help you with this, I'm going to give you a chart. And on the one side of the chart is the feelings, the negative feelings that you might be feeling. Mm-hmm. I want you to look at it and see if there's any feeling on there that you can identify, or if it can help you to identify that feeling you're actually having.
Inadequate.
So I feel inadequate.
I feel inadequate.
Okay. So the next step in the process is to identify the feeling you want. So typically this is the opposite of the feeling that you're experiencing right now. So again, I want you to look at the chart and look on the other hand side. You see the list of feelings and tell me if you can identify the feeling you want.
I want to feel sufficient.
I want to feel sufficient. Okay, very good. All right. So now, as you think about the feeling of uselessness, I want you to identify one or two, no more, just one or two thoughts that led you to that feeling of inadequacy. One or two thoughts that you have in your mind. What am I thinking? So what thoughts lead you to feeling inadequate? Just one thought or two.
Being on the side of my mom and not being able to help her.
Okay, very good. So now, when you think about the feeling you want, what thoughts will get you there? That's the next step. So I want you to think of the thoughts that will get you to the feeling you want, which is the feeling of being sufficient. What kind of thoughts will get you there? And with that, I want you to think of at least 10 thoughts.
Okay.
Can you identify them? Let's do them together.
Being able to juggle work and home without so much help.
So maybe I can find a way to juggle work and home.
Mm-hmm. Being able to start dinner on time.
Okay, so with the thought, what would be helpful is if it's maybe I can juggle work and home. Mm-hmm. So it's thoughts about you. So I want you to be a little more deliberate and a little more specific about the thoughts that will get you to feeling sufficient.
Being able to read with my kids at night. Being able to get breakfast ready and still make it to work on time.
Okay.
Wow, there's so much.
So if you're unable to think of 10, perhaps what is helpful is for the ones that you already think about, just elaborate on them. So think about what that would feel like if you're able to just get up and just get breakfast ready on time, just be with your kids, and just be able to juggle being at work and being at home. Describe that to me. What would that be like?
I think that would be amazing.
Okay.
I mean, being able to get up and make, a great breakfast for my family to sit down together and eat without, me rushing and having my mom do it, and, being able to get the kids clothed and everybody out the house, and us being able to talk and laugh and smile at the same time together.
Very good. So the expression of milking it means that you just keep having these thoughts, just keep going. So the first one is about taking care of your kids. So maybe you can think also about other things that make you feel adequate and feel like you're actually managing. What are some other thoughts that you can have, some things that you can think about that you can do that make you feel adequate?
Being able to have some time with my husband.
What would that be like? So describe that.
Maybe a hard day at work and I get to come home and, get ready, dinner ready, get the kids to bed on time. Me and him being able to sit down and actually watch a movie together and just cuddle and enjoy the night.
So you have those thoughts until you're starting to feel adequate. You're starting to feel the opposite of how you felt in face of the difficult situation. So you keep milking those thoughts. So tell me more about that. With being with your husband, being with your kids, having the time to juggle.
Well, I think being able to, spend more time with each other rather than just feeling so guilty about not doing work.
Okay.
Because sometimes I bring my work home, which is one of the reasons why my mom helps so much.
So this is a common pitfall that sometimes in going through the process, we mix the positive thoughts with the negative thoughts. So a while ago, for example, you were talking about spending time together, but then you shifted to what normally happens of not having the time. So to avoid this pitfall, try to stick with just the positive thoughts. Really be deliberate about doing that. Okay? So let's practice that together. So I want you to be deliberate, really think about it, and just think of 10 thoughts that you can do as far as feeling useful, feeling adequate with your family, that you and your husband and the kids can spend the time together and you can do it together.
Reading with the kids at night. They love to read. Watching a movie before bed with my husband. Even cooking with my husband. Getting the kids ready for school and off to school. Just getting some time to relax as a family.
6.
Maybe a beach day. Oh my God, a beach day would be so nice. Taking family trips again.
7.
Singing our favorite song together.
8.
Hugs.
9.
Lots and lots of hugs. And cuddling.
Great job. So that was 10 thoughts. So you do it until you feel a shift. So did you feel a shift? Did you feel that shift from feeling inadequate and useless to now feeling that sense of adequacy and feeling sufficient?
I do. I can't get the smile off my face now.
So what is the feeling? I feel
good.
I feel good.
I feel like it's possible.
I feel like it's possible.
Yeah. I feel sufficient.
Awesome. So this in the 6th step, it's very important to see when that shift happens. So the 7th step is a very important step. So in this step, what you do is you bring an image in your mind of a time when you feel valued or you feel loved. It might be a place, it might be a favorite memory, it might be just about nature, any image that gives you that feeling of value and love and warmth. What image can you think about?
This one year, the kids and I and my husband, we went to a lake. and we had the best day ever. We had a picnic, and we were swimming, and it was just, everything was mommy, daddy, and it just felt so good.
So good. So very good. And how did you feel? Did you feel valued? Did you feel loved? How did you feel?
I felt valued, loved. I felt like I meant the world to them, and they meant the world to me.
Awesome. So with that image in your mind of being by the lake, having your kids calling you mommy and your husband, daddy, I want you to hold that image in your mind and think about the seventh step is, who am I? And to help you, this is where we'll have some affirmations. So I needed to think of at least 10 affirmations. So this might help you to identify some affirmations that fit with the way you're feeling. So hold that image in your mind and identify 10 affirmations.
I am safe. I am loved. I am valuable. I am important.
Okay. So just breathe.
I am worthy of good. I am enough. I am a winner. I am sufficient. I am useful. I'm okay.
So just have that feeling and close your eyes. Just relax. And when you feel calm and steady and feel like you have arrived to where you want to go, where I feel sufficient, I feel useful, just open your eyes.
Wow.
How was that for you?
Amazing. I truly do feel sufficient.
Okay.
Wow. It's amazing.
Well, that's all we have time for today. To get your very own 7 steps to overcoming anxiety and stress, click the link in the description now. Don't forget to subscribe so you can see whenever I post another wellness video. Thank you for liking and sharing this video. Until next time, I'll see you. Bye-bye.